Pretenders, fakers, and floppers exist in every sport. Athletes will do anything they can to win, even if that means sometimes looking like a jackass.
Clearly a flop there, no contact made.
This is a list of fighters who faked being hurt during a fight, either to win via disqualification or to have a point deducted. These are some of the biggest fakers and floppers in MMA. In 2014, Ozzy Thomas took on Mario Said at Cage Warriors 72. Said, who was 6-2 at the time, was declared the winner via disqualification after his opponent landed an illegal kick.
Said is out.
When a fighter has a knee or hand touching the ground, it's illegal to kick them in the head. Said, knowing he was fouled, milked it for all it was worth.
That was illegal. That was an illegal upkick.
It's an illegal upkick, but he turns and he says to the ref, what about the upkicks? And then pretends to, I don't know if he's, it's a very confusing situation.
Said wasn't sure if he should complain to the ref or pretend to be unconscious, so he did both. While Ozzy Thomas's kick was illegal, it's clear that Said wasn't injured and took full advantage of the situation. Referee Mark Goddard disqualified Thomas, declaring Said the winner. While the end of the fight was anticlimactic, Said's last fight more than made up for it.
And the great thing, that body shot hurt him, the left hand. That was quick from Dan Mulcahy.
Thought Mario Said was good at pretending to be hurt? Wait until you see Josh Koscheck.
And the Oscar goes to?
Josh Koscheck was a contestant on the first season of The Ultimate Fighter and fought Paul Daly at UFC 113. The most exciting part of the fight was watching Koscheck pretend to be hurt after a missed knee in the first round. Daly threw a knee that, if it landed, would have been illegal, only it didn't land.
Oh, wait a minute. It didn't even hit him.
Koscheck successfully had a point deducted from his opponent and won the fight via decision. Daly, being frustrated, landed his best punch after the fight. Koscheck has a history of this type of behavior and did the same thing to Anthony Johnson at UFC 106.
No. That knee did not hit that left eye.
Whether it was a fix, a dive, or a flop, we do know one thing. This punch couldn't have hurt this much. In 2010, Eddie Bengtson fought Alexander Emelianenko in Russia, but just 40 seconds into the first round, Bengtson already seemed to be looking for a way out of the fight. A light jab from Emelianenko, which didn't even seem to land, sent the 263-pound fighter to the mat. Bengtson looked as if he had lost consciousness, but awoke immediately after the fight was called off and stood up without a scratch on him. Emelianenko was declared the winner via TKO, and Bengtson either faked it or was the first MMA fighter to get knocked out by a gust of air. Pedro "The Rock" Nobre proved that nicknames in MMA aren't always accurate. The Rock took on Yuri Alcantara at UFC on FX in 2013. Early in the first round, Nobre was on the verge of losing his UFC debut after being on the receiving end of Alcantara's ground and pound. During the flurry of punches, one of Alcantara's punches may have grazed the back of Nobre's head. Being that strikes on the back of the head are illegal, Nobre milked the situation as much as he could.
I did not see one hit the back of the head. Not only that, these aren't hard shots, so I'm not sure what Nobre's complaining about here.
Even UFC President Dana White, who is usually very supportive of fighters, thought Nobre was faking it.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. The guy was faking it.
As bad as Nobre's acting was, he managed to convince the referee, and the fight was declared a no contest. Immediately after the fight, Nobre was released from the UFC, and Alcantara was given a win bonus.
Like a rock, I was strong as I could be.
And a few honorable mentions. In a fight against Roger Huerta, it looked as if John Halverson faked being hit in the head with an illegal knee.
I throw the knee right here, but if you see, it's all shoulder. So if he wants to pretend like he's playing possum, then I mean, that's not my fault.
Almost every Bob Sapp fight, Hollis Gracie did his best Ric Flair flop, but he wasn't faking it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.